Okay, so Eat the Rich. It's the new film from Jenna Payne. Okay, so yeah, Jenna, she writes and directs. The film is produced by Payne as well, executive produced by Stacey Sweeney and Levi Bailey. Line production from Philippa Giranto. Lenny S. Gonzalez handles the music. Travis Guba is on cinematography, while Querin Donglamanas takes care of editing duties. Right, production design is Stacey Sweeney too. Art direction, like graphic design, we got Phaedra Stretcher. Special effects, Raquel Valequez. Our cast. Okay, so we have got Cate Turner, played by Joyce Yoo. John Windsor, the mayor, played by Kelly Kidd. DJ Hunter Pierce, voiced by Richard Brundage. Our cultist is voiced by Levi Bailey. Then the podcast voices, we've got Amber, voiced by Jenna Payne, and Ren, voiced by Stacey Sweeney. Okay, so the gist of the story is this: an unemployed, about to be evicted woman decides to sacrifice the town mayor, her landlord, to the old gods at the solar eclipse and consume his riches. Cate Turner is a famished rural witch. Her resources have withered and decayed, while her next-door neighbour, landlord and small-town mayor, John Windsor, lives high on the hog. He butchered the company where most of the town worked, and he's ready to purge Cate and her cat. The total solar eclipse will cast a shadow over the country, so Cate decides to cast an ancient Mesopotamian spell to exact the riches from her landlord and consume them herself. Okie dokie. I mean, a lot of that we don't necessarily get in the short, right? I don't think. Let's see. This is the thing. If there's like little things, little details in the back, I'm not gonna see them. So, if there's things to indicate she's a witch, I missed it. Otherwise, you won't know this woman's meant to be a witch, right? Don't think you know that. We just have her at the beginning. She's, making food, but hasn't got a lot. And she gives some food to the cat, and she's like, yeah, I know. It's bleak. So we have this situation. Then there's a knock on the door. It's her landlord. And so from that, we find out, that she hasn't got rent, hasn't got a job. It's all pretty bleak. I would say that, direction-wise, the film looks okay. There was nothing necessarily wrong with this. I just think some of the delivery between Cate and the landlord is a little bit wooden, And then I think the whole sacrifice element of the film, it's it's not really clear what's going on, right? Because we see her behind the mayor. And then in another shot, he's kneeling down, but it looks like he's alive. So then you kind of go, okay, how has she got him in that position if he's alive, right? I can imagine her maybe stabbing him or something, but if that, we'd see blood. We'd see blood. He'd be like, leaning over. There'd be evident pain. I don't think we really see that. So that was a bit unclear. And then at the end, this meal. There's some of the stuff's raw, some is cooked. Why? Like, if you're cooking it, wouldn't you just cook everything? Like, that wasn't clear. So I think it could have been put together in a way where, you know what actually is going on, the rationale behind everything. And like this, it can be done in so many different ways, right? It's like she's reading a book and she's reading it out loud maybe and being like, oh, so I have to eat this. Oh, I have to eat it raw? Huh. Okay, fine, whatever. If that's what it says, you know what I mean? Just something. So you'd be like, okay. Because otherwise, yeah, it's a little bit baffling. But I think probably if you've watched Jenna's other films, you'll be down to checking out Eat the Rich, which, you'll be able to watch as part of Final Girls Berlin, So, yeah, Eat the Rich.